Ever wondered what life is like inside the most secretive country in the world? Well, get ready to have your mind blown because we're going to reveal 10 jaw-dropping facts that'll leave you speechless. From their mysterious leaders in the Kim fam to their super isolated way of living, North Korea's got everyone hooked. So, stay with me till the end as we uncover some crazy things about North Korea that'll make you question everything and make you want to know more. Excited yet? Fact number 1. So, check this out. North Korea has this crazy rule where not only do you get punished for your mistakes, but your whole family gets dragged into it too. Yup, it's called the 3-generation punishment rule, and trust me, it's no joke. Basically, if you screw up and get caught in North Korea, you're not the only one who's going to suffer. Nope, your entire family, kids, grandkids, everyone could end up being sent to labor camps. And here's the kicker: if you're born in one of these camps, well, tough luck, buddy, because you're stuck there for life. This system has been around since way back in 1950, and it's known as kin punishment. It's basically a way for the government to make sure that any hint of rebellion or opposition is wiped out completely. They don't want any troublemakers passing on their ideas to future generations. I mean, seriously, talk about taking punishment to a whole new level, right? Fact number 2. So get this, in North Korea, people got to follow one of 28 government-approved haircuts for both men and women. Yeah, you heard that right. There's a whole list of hairstyles you're allowed to have. But let me tell ya, it's not like going to a fancy salon where you can choose from a ton of options. For the ladies, there's only 18 approved styles to pick from. And here's the kicker: if you're married, you get a little more leeway with your hair. But if you're single, well, keep it short and simple because long hair is a big no-no. And as for the guys, they've got 10 styles to choose from, but don't even think about growing it out too much. We're talking max 5 centimeters here. And even then, it's got to be nice and tidy. I know it sounds like something straight out of a messed up book or movie, but in North Korea, you have to follow government rules. Fact number 3. So get this, North Korea's got its own time zone. They call it Pyongyang time. But check this out, back in 2015, they did something crazy and set their clocks back by half an hour to make this new time zone. Pretty bold move, right? And get this, it wasn't just some random decision. It was actually a symbolic gesture to go back to the time before Japan took over the region. See, before that, North Korea was half an hour ahead of China and half an hour behind Japan. But now they're all on the same page. But wait, there's more. In 2018, North Korea did something even crazier and switched back to being on the same time zone as South Korea. Can you believe it? This was seen as a sign of reconciliation between the two Koreas and a possible thaw in their relationship. Crazy how a little thing like changing your clock can have such big implications, right? Fact number 4. Did you know that North Korea has executed people for listening to K-pop? Yeah, crazy, right? They're super strict over there. I mean, can you imagine getting publicly killed just for jamming out to some BTS or Blackpink? It's no joke in North Korea. Their leader, Kim Jong-un, is all about cracking down on Western and South Korean influences. He even called K-pop a vicious cancer that corrupts the minds of his citizens. And it's not just talk, at least 7 people have been publicly executed in the last 10 years for being involved with K-pop content. That's their way of showing everyone what happens when you mess with their cultural rules. Scary stuff. Fact number 5. So it turns out North Korea only has 4 TV channels. Yeah, you heard that right. And get this, they're all owned by the government. Can you believe it? Okay, let's switch over to North Korea's TV world for a sec. Did you know they've got just 4 channels? And guess what? They're all run by the state. These channels are Korean Central Television, Mansudae, Athletic Television, and Rangnamsan. Not like here where we've got tons of options. Nope, in North Korea, it's pretty limited. These state-owned channels air a mix of news, entertainment, and propaganda from morning to night. But hey, there's been some progress lately in North Korean TV land. In the past 5 years or so, they've started offering multi-channel television. So now viewers have more than one option to choose from, especially outside the main cities. But there's a catch: you need a digital TV or set-top, which may limit their availability to the broader population. Fact number 6. Yo, did you know that North Korea's got its own funky calendar? It's all based on the birthday of their founder, Kim Il-sung. Dude was born on April 15, 1912, but in their calendar it's called Juche-1. And get this, they officially started the Juche calendar on January 1st, 1912 to honor Kim Il-sung's birth year. But here's the kicker: they only adopted this calendar in 1997 on the 3rd anniversary of his death. Talk about dedication. But don't get it twisted, they still use the regular old Gregorian calendar too. They just prefer to use the Juche-1 for official biz. So if you're ever in North Korea and need to know the date, just ask what it is in Juche time and you'll be all set. Fact number 7. In North Korea, being a traffic cop is like the ultimate dream job for women. They're called traffic ladies, and they definitely don't fit the usual stereotype of cops. These ladies are carefully handpicked based on their looks and body type, with the tall and good-looking ones being top picks. But what makes them stand out is that they don't rely on fancy gadgets or electricity to do their job. They're basically human versions of traffic lights. Pretty cool, right? Even though it might seem like a boring and pointless gig, these traffic ladies are actually highly respected in North Korean society. They're seen as representatives of the capital city and all its glory. But don't think it's all fun and games. There are some strict rules to follow if you want to be a traffic lady. For starters, you gotta retire at 26, which seems pretty young compared to other jobs. Plus, there are guidelines for how they dress and behave while on duty. But hey, despite all these regulations, being a traffic lady is still considered prestigious, highlighting the unique cultural nuances of North Korea. Fact number 8. Hey, did you know that you can't wear blue jeans in North Korea? Yeah, it's true. The government there doesn't allow it. They see blue jeans as a symbol of American culture, and they want to keep their own cultural identity separate from the rest of the world. Kim Jong-un and his crew are really strict about this stuff. They don't want any Western influence creeping in. So if you get caught wearing blue jeans in North Korea, you could get in some serious trouble, like getting yelled at or even thrown in jail. It's just one way they try to control what people wear and keep their culture pure. Crazy, right? Let's move on and talk about something else now. Fact number 9. So here's the deal with tech in North Korea. You can't just waltz into a store and pick out a computer or laptop like it's no big deal. Nope. Getting your hands on one requires permission from the local government. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Once you finally get the green light, you still have to register your computer with the police. Oh, and get this, private ownership of fax machines is banned. And don't even get me started on internet access. North Korea has a tight grip on that too. Only a select few lucky citizens and foreigners have access to their closed-off computer network, which is basically a fancy way of saying it's heavily monitored and censored by the government. And things got even more intense after some sensitive info was stolen. Now they've put a ban on old laptops and memory chips in government offices. Fact number 10. So check this out. North Korea has their own set of basketball rules. Yeah, I know, crazy, right? Kim Jong-un, the leader dude over there, wasn't feeling the regular rules, so he switched things up. Here's the deal in North Korea. Slam dunks aren't just worth 2 points like we're used to. Nope, they're worth 3. And get this, in the last 3 minutes of the game, any field goals made are worth a whopping 8 points. Can you imagine? This totally changes the game and makes it way more intense and strategic. I gotta love that North Korean style. Alright folks, that's a wrap for today's video. Thanks for tuning in and make sure to catch our next awesome video.